Greetings everyone and welcome to the Emotional and Mental Struggles podcast. My name's Jay, I'm one of the coaches and co-founders of My Safe Space, and I want to start by sending you all good health and happiness. Each and every one of these episodes we cover real life topics that people both mentally and emotionally struggle with. If you're interested, after watching this episode, in reaching out and wanting to talk to one of our coaches, then please feel free to click the link below each and every one of these videos, which contains a gift, which is a 30-day free trial for you to join our wonderful My Safe Space platform, which has so much going on a daily basis. If you want to feel part of a community, if you just want to feel like you're being heard, then please don't let your ego prevent you from clicking a button. It's free, 30 days. What can you lose? Have a fantastic day and thanks for listening. Right, lads, first and foremost, thank you for being here. This is the first one. So thank you, Stuart. Thank you, Tony. And thank you, Dougie, for being part of this. And this is going to be something that is consistent. We'll be doing this at least once every 2 weeks, hopefully once a week. And it's going to be about meaningful subjects that us as men, not excluding women, just saying us as men have found a safe enough space to share with each other. We've got to know each other over the last best part of a year now. We didn't know each other beforehand. We didn't know each other from Adam beforehand. The only thing that drew us together was a love of a football team, funny enough. So to come together into this My Safe Space arena now and be able to open up and share with each other and with you people that are going to be watching this is a real privilege for all of us. And I hope you are as grateful as I am for these lovely men coming on and sharing a little bit about themselves. These aren't long podcast. It's only going to be for 15 minutes. And today we've got the lovely Doug, who's going to share a little bit about himself, and myself, Stuart and Tony are going to ask Dougie some questions, 3 questions. Doug, how you doing, mate?
Yeah, good.
Typical. Your audio went just as we started.
Mine?
Yeah.
Oh, we can cut it back in. We can cut it in.
Yeah, we're cutting it back in. Yeah, so yeah, I'll just start again. Yeah, so not the whole bit, but just, how you doing, Doug?
Yeah, I'm fine, guys. All well here, boys.
Fantastic. Right, so that weren't my question, by the way. So yeah, my question to you, mate, is what does it feel like to be the other person when your loved one is suffering with cancer?
It's a difficult question, really, because like literally everybody puts their attentions towards the person that's ill. You know, and when I say ill with cancer, it's all inside, isn't it? And like people look up at someone and they go, well, she don't look ill when they say it to Julie, but it's just the everyday to day stresses, isn't it? It's the worry, the word itself. No one likes using that word. And you're the link there, aren't you, that's got to hold the rest of the family together when they're having the chemo or they're having the radio or they're having the surgery, and then reminding them to take the tablets. I just do feel that it doesn't matter what goes on, like you're sort of like that. You're that bloke in the back seat that no one talks to, you know, of a car. They just forget you, you know, and it's hard. It is hard, you know, but you've got feelings, whoever you are, you know, you feel bad. You're seeing that person in an hospital bed. You're the person sitting, waiting outside an operating theatre for 8 hours to make sure they're all right. And then you're the one sitting there for 5-6 hours chemo. You've got feelings as much as the person that's ill is. So you do have to put yourself first and, you know, make yourself strong so as you can look after the other people.
Bang on. Thanks very much for answering that, Doug, so honestly. And it does, I'm sure that will resonate with many people out there in regards to being that other person and having their own struggles with their feelings, whilst obviously all the emphasis and focus is on the other person. So thanks very much for asking that. I think it's Stu, you've got the next question, haven't you, for Doug?
Yeah. My question to you, Dougie, is your mum's suffering with dementia, mate.
How on earth do you cope with that as well as the cancer? I mean, it must be so much weight on your fucking shoulders, brother.
It's difficult, really, because like when we brought Mum over to Spain from England, we knew she was suffering, but didn't realise how hard. It's silly things, you know. Like I say now, the water gets left on all the time, and really, you're not dealing with an 86-year-old woman anymore. You're dealing with a child. You're dealing with a child of 2 or 3, and it takes a long time to get used to when someone asks you the same question 20 times in 3 minutes, you know, and you tell them, and then literally they ask you again, and they forget how to eat. They want to wear the same clothes. And I think you have so much frustration. And someone sent me a poem that really resonated with me, which don't remember me how I am, remember me for who I was. And that's helped me a lot now, trying to just get through most days, realizing I'm losing bits and pieces of my mum's mind literally every day of the week.
Again, mate, thanks for being so honest with it, because, you know, as Stu said, it's not just your wife with pretty much 2 decades worth of a battle with cancer. It's now also taking care of your mum as well, which is leaving you minimal time to find any time and space for yourself. So again, mate, thanks very much for answering that so authentically. Wouldn't expect anything else. Tone, you've got the last message for Dougie, haven't you?
Yeah, Dougie, I mean, we've known each other now for what? 9 months, 10 months. You're a good friend. More importantly, you're a remarkable man. I'll give you that credit. You're a really remarkable man. You run your own pool business. You're obviously looking after Julie with her cancer. You're obviously a great son looking after your mother. You've got family in Spain. You've got family in the UK, and then you also have another role of working in the evening as Benidorm's leading cabaret singer. Yeah, got lovely voice, mate, especially when you sing bubbles. What do you do though to give yourself some self-worth? What do you do to take time out in your crazy schedule that where you go, you know what, I've done well today. I'm a good guy. You know, I'm just not that bad. Where do you give yourself some self-worth and self-gratification?
No, you never do. I think, and that's just not me. I think that's most people that know they're what I call it, the linchpin of the family. And if you say like I'm the carabiner clip and everyone clips on, and I've got to hold them all up on a mountain, you know. So you never do. My only self gratification, if I can get to it, is a 15-minute meditation in the afternoon. And more than anything, is the only time ever that my mind is free is when I do the breathing classes. And I can truthfully, I could sit here and say differently, but it ain't. I just go off into this world. And sometimes I wake up crying. We did one the other week where it was all about grief. I don't know why I cried because I fell asleep during it or I was meditating. I don't know. But that's the only time, my friend. So if anyone ever gets a chance to do the breathing, that's the only thing that helps me through every day.
That was a fantastic question, by the way, Tone. And Dougie, again, thanks for answering so authentically. Even though we know your story, I'm sure Tone and Stu will agree with me. When you listen to Dougie talk, you just have a heavy feeling, but not a negative one with sort of admiration, mate, for the weight and the burden that you do carry, that you know is your mantle. And I'm really grateful you touched on the breath work and the meditation. So people watching this, my safe space is a platform. It's an online absolute health platform for men and for women. You might see 4 bruisey blokes on the screen at the moment. However, inside the platform, we've got a wonderful group of women that also suffer as partners of people with cancer, suffering with cancer themselves. So the My Safe Space platform, which there's a link below this video, where we're offering also, by the way, a 30-day free trial to see if it works for you. give it a go, because you will be able to connect with people like us, and you will get to hear on the following podcasts stories from Stuart around grief, and stories from Tony, his experience of imbalance and balancing a massively busy corporate lifestyle, which will resonate with a lot of people, I'm sure, as will the grief that Stuart's had to endure, which will be the episode after the next episode, which is my episode, which is on abuse. So they're meaningful subjects, and we've got a platform that these wonderful gentlemen are heavily involved in, whereby you can come, join, and even if you don't want to talk at first, even if you just want to turn up and know that there's people that you can listen to that will resonate with you, because we do talk about real things on my safe space. It's not gimmicky in any way. It's for normal people experiencing real life, which is something we're all up against. As much as our egos try and mask it, we're all fighting that same battle. So please, if you're interested, reach out. The link is below. All you need to do is click on that link. Like I said, it's a 30-day free trial. In regards to the investment, if you do want to subscribe, it's the cost of 33p a day. It's £10 a month. And I know these three lovely gentlemen will testify to the money back you get, not the money back, what you get back, sorry, for your money by turning up and getting involved in the breath work, in the meditation, in the group coaching, in the talks, in the fitness. It's a complete platform which is based and concentrates and focuses on helping people to feel better in themselves by taking care of their health. So thank you very much, Dougie. Thank you very much, Stu and Tone, for this episode. And everyone else, just want to send you all good health and happiness. And actually, Stuart, can you sign us off with what you always sign off with every single message, please?
Take care, stay safe, and stay lucky, my friends.
Thanks very much.